About 5 splatters of rain. Oh wow, lovely. The smell is called petrichor, just so you know. That sounds called thunder. Ugh. This cow calved today, and look at her trying to, everyone else has cleared off to this tree, and she's trying to slowly like coax her calf to come with her. So she just keeps taking a couple of steps and then waiting, and then a couple of steps. Just been feeding some sheep. It's just rained, very welcome. And there's a sheep yesterday with a bit of wool hanging off her. What's going on there? Anyway, Roy's just dived on her and she's proper wicked. So I'll show you what that means.
Keeping how long?
Yeah, so this is the first wick sheep we've had this year. So obviously I saw a bit of wool trailing here on the floor that she stood on. Thought, what the hell's going on there? Got in. Can you see this wet spot here? Flies have got in, laid their eggs, and in there will be maggots. What I've done is I've taken all that wool off her ass, and tomorrow I think I'll just do all of her, and sprayed her with Crovect, which is this stuff here, blue stuff. It's a fly repellent, but it's also a killer of the maggots when you spray it on. She does, as she had a big red line down her back, she does not have any lambs, so she can stay in. A bit dark, but can you see in here all those dirty maggots all over her bum? So I've clipped her out now. Good girl, come on. She's actually not ailing that much. Ailing at all. She'll have just been one with a big fluffy bum. She'll have had a bit of poo on it. The fly have been attracted to the poo. It is apparently, this year is meant to be really bad for wick sheep. So, yeah. I'll leave her in here. It can happen to, this is why we clip them, basically. One of the reasons why we clip them. One, because they don't naturally let go of the wool themselves unless they're easy care or bred for that purpose. So obviously it has been the hottest day of the year today, and look at that little fluffy beast. She's gonna have been boiling. We are on the list waiting to get the shearers here, so don't think we haven't tried to organise that already. Another place where they often get wicked, last night I caught a lamb just to check, is they get sore feet which smell disgusting. The flies are attracted to the smell. The lambs then lay down like this and put their little hooves on the sides here, and then you get a patch of maggots there where flies lay their eggs, because obviously it's been rubbing the dirty smell of the hoof on the side. That's another thing to look out for. Sheep don't need any excuse, to be quite honest. They just will die for no reason, so you've got to be quite vigilant at this time of year. So you're getting to the point where all of them need to come in soon. Thanks, Freddie and Charlie, for lending us your flat 8 grabber thingy. They made a hell of a difference. We'd have died without it. For anyone who is actually interested, it behaved itself on the Merlot without a check valve on. So all of the other implements that use oil that go on the Merlot have had a check valve put on. I'll show you this one here. There is a check valve. Basic level, it's just like a non-return valve, stops the oil going back into the machine. The loader didn't need one, but all it's done is slow the flow, Doesn't really make a great deal of difference. But for, I'm just chipping over the muck spreader. But for the Merlot, it means that when you close the grab like this, it was slowly opening. Pain in the ass, especially if you were doing something like this, carrying a load of bales across the field, because we thought it would very slowly. It didn't. I don't know what. It doesn't make sense to me. Look at these cubicles. They're like portable. I didn't know you could get these. These are amazing. I just love nosying at people's stuff.
It gives you ideas.
Hello, sweet peas. Look at these happy little babies. Oh, big tangs are happening tomorrow. Dean is coming with the digger to start levelling out the big shed. So this is the beginning of the end. The mounds of concrete that you can see, which is the waste from the concrete yard around the corner. All of that needs to be levelled out, and certain bits of it need to be crushed, and then we can start work properly on big shed. Just feeding some cows, and it's just like dead nice, so I thought I'd show you. Sunset is going to be spectacular. It's been too hot today. The animals have not liked it at all. I will not lie to you. There's one dairy bullock in there that won't stand up. I've taken water, I've taken bruised grain, I've tried to shed it up. It's just not having any of it. It's kind of like sat on a hill. It's not taking any harm, nothing's desperately wrong, but you know when there's just, it's just too hot for them. They're not enjoying it. But I've just got some water and I'm just going to take it to the calf. It's still not getting up. Honestly, I think it is just like heat. I can't even see. I think it's just heat stress. It has been, honestly, it's been excruciatingly hot today to try and work in. It's been crazy. I'm kind of glad that we just, at the hottest part of the day, took that flat 8 grab back to our friends and just ended up talking for a bit. It was probably the most sensible thing we could have done. I won't video this because I need 2 hands, but yeah. My calf, I'm just gonna see if it wants a drink. Yeah, good lad. Oh, tasty. Go on, have a drink. Good lad. There, put your nose down. It's gonna hurt you. Decided that its food is better to lie on. Come on, you must want a drink. It's been very hot today. Come on, put your nose in. There, put your nose in. What the hell? What? What? How can you drink like this? It's just crazy. Come on. Go on, you can do it. Come on. Away, steady way. We're away. Oh, we're away. Oh. Oh, we're away. We're going. mess her up. They think it could just be the heat, and yeah, it's just too much for animals. It really is. Dark is here. Last time we saw Dean, we were doing the concreting down the bottom and we nearly killed him. And he'll be a hard grafter as well. Hello. How are you? I'm just going to check on you. Well, Mum comes wandering over. I'll just go and check on that calf that I gave some water last night. So, for the second time, hello down there, I'm giving this calf some water. It's drinking like, but it's in the middle of a field in the bright sunshine. I'm only under shadow now, as you can see. It's like, yeah, it's not, I can't even get the sun, like, yeah, the sun's even in my video. I've just called Roy and told him to get down here. I can't even focus because the sun's that bright. Bring the Merlot bucket and we'll just take him in. He's not doing any good out here and I don't think he's going to fare very well. So what we'll do is just roll him into the bucket. I'll sit with him in the bucket. Don't come at me with your health and safety. I couldn't give a flying. And I'll take him in. I'll just put him in the handling system where it's cool, on the cool concrete, and I'll maybe, I don't know whether hosing him down with water is a good thing to do. I will have a look into that, and then maybe I will, maybe I won't. Come on, drink then. I really thought we cracked it last night, you know, when we stood him up and he got walking. I just don't seem very happy, do you? Not at all. He's here, don't worry. Whoa, that'll do. Right down. Don't watch me, don't copy me, and don't do this at home. Right down. Right, whoa. Come on. Good lad. You like this? This weather is no good for animals. No good for animals at all. Aviation update. Oh my god. Oh, he's upside down! Oh, he's upside down! What a legend! Did you see him? That was showing off, that was showing off.
Oh, yeah. We just use forklift and drag it out.
How far does this go in?
So you wouldn't, with the jersey cubicle, you wouldn't have the steel on it at all. It'd be all plastic.
Oh, wow.
So it'd just be full plastic. You wouldn't have that top steel bar. So
Handy post.
I didn't want wood in it because I didn't want it to weigh a lot. So that's your multi-mat. People use those for like lining trailer ramps and things like that.
Ah, I see, yes.
And
That's a good idea.
You've got your anti-slip mat, which is this one.
Oh, that's heavier, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So that is the same formulation as the original mat. So it's quite a densely packed mat.
Yeah.
And it's designed, say, like if your concrete around the robot was a little bit slippery and you were trying to encourage the cows to go into there, you could pop that in front of the robot and you wouldn't worry about them screwing around on their feet as they were turning into it and things like that. So we get people putting those in around the robot. So that was the very first one that we ever developed. And then that again is another original. And then you have the mattresses.
Oh yeah, they are big.
And if we took that out and left that out in the sun, you'd see what the material does. You'd see how it contracts the heat and it softens incredibly. From this point here, it becomes incredibly soft. So that's designed so that as she drops down onto it, it cushions upon impact.
Yep.
And then what it'll do then is it'll contract her body heat when she's led on it and it's soft.
Oh, it'll kind of mould to her.
That's it. So it's, you imagine like a memory foam mattress.
Yeah.
That is essentially.
Oh, I like that.
So that softens them further beneath there and she just sinks into it.
Get you one for bed. These are really light. They're not like... We had some... they weren't mattresses, were they? They were just rubber mats and we couldn't lift them between us.
That's it. Rubber's so heavy.
Oh, it was really heavy.
And that's the key with it.
Oh, so there's no rubber in it?
No, there's not a single gram of rubber in it whatsoever.
Wow.
It's made from a very durable closed cell foam. So that's why scientifically you will never ever harden. And you won't see it cracking and perishing the way you see rubber.
Oh.
So naturally rubber, same as car tyres.
Yeah.
It'll
crack.
Yeah. It perishes. Anything that's got rubber in it naturally does that from the point.
Oh, look at Ray setting up his shed here. Look, he's getting excited. This is a crank neck rail and it makes them go in position so they don't lean over and bend everything. So like the head goes through here and the neck, it kind of puts them in the right position to lay in the cubicles. Walking over to the shed. This is the back of Keyleigh from Mayo Mattresses. Don't speak to her. So Keyleigh's here to talk about the new shed because we are getting Mayo Mattresses and cubicles from them to go in the big shed. Obviously you can hear with the digger going, things are taking shape. Things are really moving quite fast at the minute. From doing nothing, we have done all the legwork, but from doing nothing, all of a sudden things are full steam ahead and it's a little bit scary. So you all know this side of the cubicle shed, it is really bad, not good at all. The cubicle's 20 years old. The shed is, the shed's aged now and it needs new ones. We've had several repairs. Try and show you a repair. And then we made the mistake of putting bullocks in here, thinking that it would be easier to care for them. And in actual fact, it just meant that the cubicles were ill-fitting and it made it dirty and even worse. Oh, there's holes like this. So that was a really good visit with Keyleigh from Mayo Mattresses. More on that soon. She's going back to price some stuff again for the old shed. She's already done the new shed, but she's going to go and price some stuff and just show you the progress in the big shed. Dean Darg on his digger is levelling out. So all them big piles of stuff that you saw, well, yesterday, day before, have now been graded in. Wonderful. We're still gonna need some more, but we've done really well getting to this point without spending any money because there's quite a drop. The fall is quite a lot. Like you can see here what the fall would be. It is from the top of there down to the floor, obviously. Look what happened today. We leveled the shed. On calf, just because people have asked. He just tipped his water over, obviously. He's looking all right, actually. Getting on. Hello. It was just too much for him, just too much.